Hello science fans! Today we're talking about something super bright: solar power. More and more people are looking up at the sun, that is. Why? Well, one big reason is money. Electricity bills can be a real shocker sometimes, can't they? They just seem to keep going up and up. Solar power offers a way to harness free energy from the sun. Think about it. The sun shines down on us every day, offering up its power. Tapping into this can mean smaller energy bills. It's like having your own mini power station right on your roof. Another huge reason people are excited about solar is our amazing planet Earth. We want to keep it healthy, right? When we make electricity by burning things like coal or gas fossil fuels, it can make the air dirty. This contributes to pollution and something called climate change, which is a big deal for all of us. Solar power is a clean way to make electricity. It doesn't release those yucky greenhouse gases while it's working. So, by choosing solar, you're giving Earth a helping hand. You're reducing your carbon footprint, and that's a fantastic thing to do for future generations. So what exactly is this solar power magic? It's all about solar panels. You might have seen them on rooftops. These panels, scientifically known as photovoltaic or PV panels, are super smart. They are designed to catch sunlight. When the sun's rays hit these panels, something amazing happens inside them. They convert that sunlight directly into electricity. Boom! Just like that. This electricity can then flow into your house to power your lights, your computer, your refrigerator, and even your TV. It's science in action, turning sunshine into usable power for everyday life. Why is everyone suddenly so interested now? Well, a few cool things have happened. The technology behind solar panels has gotten way better. They are much more efficient, meaning they can make more electricity from the same amount of sunlight. Plus, they don't cost as much as they used to. That's a big win. Also, governments often offer neat incentives like tax credits or rebates to help people afford solar. So it's a mix of wanting to save cash, wanting to help our planet, and the fact that the tech is better and more affordable. It's a bright idea lighting up communities everywhere. Now, before you rush out to get solar panels, we need to see if your home is a good spot for them. The number one ingredient for solar power is, can you guess? Sunlight! Lots and lots of it! Your roof needs to be like a sunbather, soaking up those rays for many hours each day. Think about your roof. Are there big leafy trees hanging over it? Or maybe a tall building next door that casts a long shadow? Even a little bit of shade on your panels can really reduce the amount of electricity they make. We want full sun for maximum power. The direction your roof faces is also super important. For homes in the Northern Hemisphere, like in the United States, a south-facing roof is usually the champion. This is because the sun spends most of its day in the southern part of the sky. So, south-facing panels get the most direct sunlight. Don't worry if your roof doesn't face perfectly south. East or west-facing roofs can still work pretty well. They might just produce a little less electricity. The tilt or angle of your roof matters too. A professional installer can figure out the very best spot for your panels. Next up, let's talk about your roof itself. It needs to be strong and in good condition. Solar panels are built to last a long, long time, often 25 years or even more. That's amazing! So if your roof is getting old and might need to be replaced in a few years, it's a really good idea to do that you install solar panels. You wouldn't want to put brand new panels on, only to have to take them all down again to fix the roof. Also, you need enough clear space on your roof for all the panels you'll need to power your home. So how do you figure all this out? Many solar companies will come to your house and do a free checkup. This is called a solar assessment. They'll look at your roof's direction, check for shade, and measure how much space you have. They'll also look at your past electricity bills to see how much power you use. They use cool tools and computer programs to see if solar is a good fit for your home and how many panels you might need. This is a super important first step, so ask lots of questions and get all the facts. Okay, let's talk about the money part. Installing a solar panel system does have an upfront cost. It's an investment, kind of like buying a car or making a big improvement to your home. The total price can change depending on a few things. How big does your system need to be? If you use a lot of electricity, you'll likely need a bigger system, which will cost more. The type of solar panels and other equipment you choose can also affect the price. But remember, this isn't just spending money, it's investing in something that can save you money over many years. How can you pay for these amazing sun catchers? There are a few main ways. You could buy the whole system with cash if you have it. This often gives you the best savings in the long run because you own it outright. Another popular option is to get a solar loan. This is like a loan for a car or a home renovation. You borrow the money and pay it back over time, often with interest. Some people choose a solar lease or something called a power purchase agreement, or PPA. With these, a company installs panels on your roof. They own them and you pay them a monthly amount, which is often less than your old utility bill. Now for some really exciting news incentives. Because solar power is so good for the planet, governments often want to help people go solar. There's often a big federal solar tax credit. This means when you do your taxes, you can reduce the amount of income tax you owe by a certain percentage of the solar system's cost. Wow, that's a huge help. On top of that, your state or even your local city or utility company might offer rebates or other special programs. These are like discounts that make the system even more affordable. Always check what's available where you live. It's also really important to understand how much electricity you actually use. Take a look at your old electricity bills. How many kilowatt hours? That's how we measure electricity. Do you use each month? Does it go way up in the summer when the air conditioner is blasting? Or in the winter if you have electric heat? Knowing your energy habits helps figure out how big your solar system should be to cover your needs. And think about the future. Are you planning to get an electric car soon? Or maybe a hot tub? These things use more electricity, so factor that in. Once your solar panels are up and running, what happens next? Well, one super important thing to understand is how your local electric company handles solar. Many places have something called net metering. This is a really cool system. If your solar panels make more electricity during the day than your home is using at that exact moment, the extra electricity doesn't go to waste. Nope, it flows back into the power grid for others to use. And your utility company usually gives you a credit for that extra power you sent them. This credit can help lower your future electricity bills even more. What about keeping your solar panels working? Good news! Solar panels are pretty tough and don't need a lot of babysitting. They don't have many moving parts that can break. Usually, rain will wash off any dust or dirt that collects on them. If you live somewhere very dusty or with lots of birds, you might need to clean them once in a while. Most solar panels come with a long warranty, often for 20 to 25 years. This protects your investment if they don't produce as much power as they should. The inverter, a key part that changes solar energy into usable electricity, also has a warranty, though it's usually a bit shorter. Let's not forget the amazing benefits for our planet. Every time your solar panels make electricity, you're using clean, renewable energy from the sun. That means less pollution is going into our air. You're actively helping to fight climate change and making the world a little bit greener. That's something to feel really good about. And here's another potential perk. Having solar panels might even increase the value of your home. Many homebuyers like the idea of lower electricity bills, so a house with solar already installed can be more attractive if you ever decide to sell. It's a win-win. So, after learning all this, is solar power the right choice for you? It really depends on your specific situation. Think carefully about how much sun your roof gets. Consider the costs, the different ways to pay, and all those helpful tax credits and rebates. Look closely at how much electricity you use now and what you might need in the future. Understand your local utilities rules, especially about net metering. And remember the awesome environmental benefits. Do your homework, get a few quotes from different installers, and ask every question you can think of. Then, you can make a super informed decision about harnessing the power of the sun. Science!